Hello and welcome to Monte Carlo, where the engines are revving up, the 5 lights are on, and it's lights out and away we go. Mantua is a good start. Ivan Capelli's already ahead of Rene Arnoux. Where's Gerhard Berger? He's in P6 and there's all clean through turn 1. No, they're not. Gerhard Berger's almost spun round and there's a car park already. Gerhard Berger was facing the wrong way almost through turn 1. I'm guessing that'll be an immediate safety car because there's only about 6 cars who've actually made it up through turn up the hill. Yeah, safety car's out instantly. Unfortunately, it's only 5 cars, I believe. Terry Bootson is the rest of them. Only really damaged cars. Here's Johansson. To be fair, yeah, there's a few rear wings that are gone. There's still a few cars actually parked at the bottom of the hill. Is that a Nelson Piquet or is that just a rear wing? I think it's just a rear wing, to be fair. But let's watch the front runners. Of course, the safety car, they don't actually have to go to safety car speed until they get to the safety car. So Mansell leads from Capelli, from Rene Arnoux, from Perez Sala, from Prost. The top 5 all in, and then there's Boots and onwards. It was Berger who actually caused that accident. Not sure if it was entirely his fault. But of course, he was the one involved in it, so unfortunately for him. As he's come across the line, go to safety car speed. So we're going to go watch some replays. What actually happened there at the start? I think it was Bootson maybe that spun Berger at the start. Unfortunately for him, of course, Berger he completed the final third of his lap with no front wing. So we're going to go to replays in a second. Let's watch some replays now of what happened. Where's my cursor? There it is. I want to try and find Gerhard Berger's on board. Actually, no, Thierry Bootson's on board. Let's see that. He hasn't got a rear wing, so they don't actually tend to pit these cars on their first lap of safety car. Normally a second one. And let's go back to the very start. On board with Bootson. Let's see what happened. Both light up and they go, and Berger's instantly ahead of Bootson. And no, it's the McLaren. Oh, to be fair, no, it is Bootson. Prost a silly send in my opinion. And it's Bootson that end up spinning them around. And that's basically what caused all this pile up on this safety car. And there are still actually some cars off at turn 1. Not sure if anyone's actually out of the race from that. Oh, and there's more. Patrese, Alliot and Gizani. Looks like maybe they had their own little incident here. Let's see. They all get back going up to racing speed. You've already got a safety car out. Patrese just sends it on Gizani. Of course, Patrese all for qualifying after being hit by Berger after coming out the pits. Gets a bit impatient and ruins Zach's speeds and Gizani's, not Gizani, Alliot's race. Anyway, let's get back to live coverage. I'm guessing most people will come into the pits this lap so we can see who has damage and who doesn't. I'm guessing there'll be quite lengthy repairs to these cars. They're actually staying out, to be fair. That's strange. I don't actually get why they're staying out, but we move. we're going to go to a quick little ad break, so we'll see you once the safety car's back in. They're back up to racing speed into turn 1. Mansell leads from Capelli. I think it's actually to the front wing there, just off the racing line, which is thankfully where is, there we go, let's go further back to see any more battles. There's someone going a little bit wide there. I think that might have been McLaren, yeah, Ayrton Senna, King of Monaco down in P13. Let's see, there's down either side, that's one of the Ligiers. It will be Stefan Johansson on Eurobrun. Not sure which Eurobrun it will be. Actually, no, it will be an Arrows of maybe Derek Warwick, potentially. I'm not too sure exactly who it is, but Senna's one of we're going to want to be getting past both of them, of course. Sorry about the cough, I've still got a little bit of a cough, unfortunately, but yeah. There it is, Derek Warwick that Johansson just got past. And unfortunately, I don't actually reckon we'll get many overtakes for this Grand Prix, just the fact that it looks like a rear wing on the exit of turn 1, the Sandervoort. And actually, to be fair, I think we saw an overtake. The exact speed in P17 is probably why we saw the overtake, because of the pure slowness of the Zach speed. And when no one's actually out of the race yet, there's Lesson Nannini in the Benetton. He's got his teammate in front of him, albeit his teammate is in... where is his teammate? Teammates in P19, so that is Nannini a lap down, unfortunately. There's the front monitor going through the tunnel. René Arnoux down in P3. Perez started this thing quite well to keep them McLaren behind him of Alain Prost. Still fairly clean since the safety car restart. It's just a shame that we haven't really got much overtaking. Because Monaco, if you can look at it, if you try and overtake through those two corners, I don't think you belong in F1. It's going for a gap, and there is this dive bombing someone through a basically single file section. There's the Ferrari getting nudged there by, I think it might be actually his teammate, was that? I'm not too sure. It was 2 red cars at least. And that's all I know. We go up the hill now for the 6th time, or 7th time, I don't know, this race. And let's have a look, see if there's any battle going on potentially. See any positions changing. Then that is an overtake happening. And actually, I think Ayrton Senna's been overtaken by Martini. With any chance of Senna moving up the field, that has been immediately gone due to the fact that there is no overtakes occurring from Senna. It always battles for the lead. Capelli versus René Arnoux. Has someone made an overtake attempt there? René Arnoux remains in P3 after a little bit of attempts at getting past Ivan Capelli. Unfortunately, not working out. And as that is René Arnoux getting closer and closer to getting past Capelli. They go through the low hairpin. Lap 7 was 45 minutes on the clock, and if we reach that before we get to the scheduled amount of laps, it will be the checkered flag. So I'd love to actually commentate and get a bit of energy onto this. Oh, there's a crash there! Berger and Prost. Berger and Prost off. That could be the second safety car of this race. I think it's Berger. Yes, it is Gerhard Berger and Alain Prost. And, yeah, second safety car of this race. Berger and Prost have both gone off. Oh, Berger's off. Berger's hit the wall again. And he spun round at Portier. And there's another pile-up now. That's 2 pile-ups in 2 corners. And I think Prost might have some sort of issue, because that's not normally how you take Portier. Normally, you, oh, you got no front right tyre as well, with Berger. So that's going to be a trip to the pits for him. And I'm assuming that'll be his race over for Gerhard Berger. There's another hit into the wall. Berger rounds the final corner. He's going to come into the pits. Yes, he is. And he's missed his pit box by a little bit. And he's going to reverse in the pit lane. Not too sure how frowned upon that is, as I think he's now into the pits. And we'll get to a replay to see how that happened. Let's find Alain Prost. I'm going to go on board with him, but I think it was him and Berger that caused that accident. Very big off it was. You haven't got rear wing or front wing, which just kind of proved that something happened out of all the ordinary. Gerhard Berger was of course involved in that lap 1 turn 1 incident. Let's see. Oh, let's see what happened then. Oh, so hang on, Berger's already not got a front wing. So let's see what happened there. Looks like something a bit further back happened. Got a front wing here. Nope, he hasn't. So earlier on, obviously. Oh, is it there? Hang on, I want to get on board with Berger. So where did he lose his front wing? Turn 1, it looks like. And way too much speed to turn 1 and he hits the wall. This Berger. Unfortunately. And now that's what's crossed. Go through the tunnel. And he gets rear-ended there by Berger. Of course, he couldn't slow the car down, I'm guessing, and then Prost just hits the wall. And was it Prost or Berger who initiated that contact from the wall? No, it was Prost who ended up hitting the wall. It was actually Prost that caused that, or was it Berger actually hitting him initially that caused everything? Nice watch Berger. Goes straight on into the wall and then causes everything else. I want to watch on board. Let's see. He just can't steer the car. The car didn't steer. Didn't know what actually trying to do there, but obviously it doesn't work. I don't know if we've lost any drivers in that accident. Here's Felipe Alliot at the back. I believe he's a lap down. There's Alberto in front of him. Oh, big send there. Of course. We're going to use Alliot's actually out of the race if you're driving watching him to see what happened. Not actually live, so we can fast forward a little bit. Now I believe behind the safety car. It's potentially an engine issue. It's already last. What's happened to Elliot then? End of the race. Behind the safety car. And oh, there's another pile up there. And, oh, someone's off in the pits. Busy trying to get in. Made a bit of a mess of it. It's like a Minardi potentially. Is it Martini? Yeah, it is Martini. Let's see what happened to him. Getting in the pits. Oh, it's gone into the back of the Minardi, just in front of him. Minardi through the March, just in front of him. Oh, it's the March who's actually caused all that, and then Martini's followed him. Which is strange. And let's go back to Aliot, because we was watching him initially. He's kind of being pushed by Martini. Very strange indeed. And still, of course, Martini causing all this. And that's Aliot actually out of the race because of that, unfortunately. Anyone else out? Nini's still going. Oh, Nakajima's out as well. Petrasi's out. Morari's out. Felipe Strafe's out. PK's out. Bootson's out. Martini's out. So a lot of cars actually, unfortunately, DNFing because of that. And I hope we got a red flag. You red flagged the race, unfortunately. So that gives us time to have a little look at some replays because of this red flag, which is out in Monaco. We're going to get some replays ready for you just to see what happened. But first, a quick ad break, then we'll be back. Okay, so welcome back to Monaco. Under red flags currently due to an incident under safety car, which has ended the race of Felipe Aliot, Satoru Nakajima, Riccardo Petresi, Oscar Larori, Felipe Strafe, Nelson PK. Can't quite tell who that is. It's Thierry Boutsen and Martini. So, a couple of big names out there. Patrese, Boutsen. But we are hopefully going to get back going very soon. So looking like we are going to get going in a couple of minutes time. It will be a rolling start. And who should we go on board with to see? Where's Strafe? There he is. Let's see what happened. Looks like, yeah, they're all unfortunately retiring from this race. You can see. And let's get back to live coverage. There's Berger going a bit slowly there at the hairpin. Not too sure why. It's looking like the cars are about to come back on track. This is not live, unfortunately. We're going back to live coverage now. Here's Gerhard Berger. Going through the chicane. Of course, where he crashed in qualifying. That'll be a bit quicker. Berger is actually not going very quickly, I don't think. I'm not entirely sure why, but... Where is he actually? Ah, he's lost his front wing. He's going to keep going now. I believe we are back racing. Let's go try and find front runners. Yeah, here they are, back racing up to speed now. Still the same top 5, of course, no Prost though, after he was involved in that accident. And they have kind of... This isn't even live coverage, hang on, sorry. Get back a little bit. They are back going now, underway. Red flag's gone. And I just want to see what's happening to Berger, because he's not having the best of races. Gotta say, he's a lap down. I believe, yeah, a lap down unfortunately, so... It's into the wall again with no front wing. I want to see if you come into a bit tapping the wall there again. Here's Gerhard Berger, unfortunately missing out on the front runners action. But I'm just interested to see what will happen to Berger, because he's hit most walls on this lap. And he's kind of not getting off the wall through the tunnel. Oh, big hit there. Through the tunnel in the wall. Still going, thankfully. As he cuts the chicane for I think the 3rd time this race. Slows down so he doesn't get a penalty. And he'll get back going again. Oh, hits the wall at 48, hits the wall twice at 48. Oh, big hit! Into the harbour goes Berger. And I hope Gerhard's okay, because that was a big hit. As he flies over the barrow and into the harbour. Not the first time we've seen that. Alberto Ascari did it a couple of years ago, and just after red flag we could be seeing another one. I haven't heard anything yet. But are we going to see a red flag because of that? Don't think we are, thankfully. He managed to sort his car out, which is good. Anyway, we're gonna let you watch this. Listen to the engines roar. But this isn't gonna be an ad break, and this isn't an ad break, so viewers on Sky will be able to watch it as well. But I'm just gonna go quickly, just so you can listen to these engines roar in the pure sound of racing in these F1 1988 F1 cars. There's Drown on the outside. He's driving Capelli for the lead. Mansell taps them all, and we'll leave you with this. See you in a bit. Welcome back to Monaco. Well, I'm back, and it's one of the first times we've actually had an ad break, and I've gone. So, anyway, how was the rear of the field going? Any battles going on, or is the Zach speed in P11 and 12 somehow? I've not seen that in a while. Maybe since Brazil. And Valentine was showing a little bit of pace, and then lost it all when he hit the wall. Anyway. Unfortunately, Monaco does not provide the best racing action. Or we've had crashes where Senna down in 20th, the King of Monaco, not really enjoying this race so much. Only 22 races left in the field. So of course, the pole sitter currently leads. The only real changes in the top four since the start was Capelli and Arnoux swapping round after Capelli's brilliant start to get past the Frenchman. But Capelli, to be fair, was leading a couple of laps ago. He did take the lead before I went away. But Mansell, while I was away, retook the lead in, I think it was Mirabeau. Not too sure though, unfortunately. And thankfully, no incidents so far. We have had a car in a harbour already. Of course, Gerhard Berger involved in 3 incidents. Actually, technically 4. 2 of them the same, 2 in corners. Went off at time 1, called the first safety car. Went off at Nouveau Chicane of Alain Prost, called the second safety car. Then went off at Portier in that back. And then had to pit for a new suspension and tyre because he lost that in the crash. And then, of course, 2 laps after the red flag because of his crash. Actually, it wasn't even his crash that caused the red flag. It was Martini and I think Gelman in the pits. Well, just outside the pits. It actually caused a pretty big car park. Ended quite a few races. Anyway, Luis Perez Sala doing very well in the Minardi. Can't really fault his performance at the moment. Next to go around the grid, Stefano Modena. Where is he at the moment? In the Euro run. Currently P19. Just behind Ayrton Senna, the King of Monaco. So I'm guessing some people are potentially pitted. Because they were P20 and 21 earlier, I'm pretty sure. Unless Senna's overtaken Modena, and maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Modena in the Euro run have been fairly competitive in the midfield this season, but normally a bit further ahead. I think some people are in the pit as people are being overtaken. So I think, yeah, there's a march in the pits. It's I'm guessing Gugelmin is a Ferrari as well. Only one left is what's his name, Alboreto. Modena got an issue. He's falling back a bit from Senna. No, it's not. I think it's just Senna's in the McLaren. And Modena's in a Euro run, so now there he is, catching back up to the McLaren. Ooh. Actually, that's McLaren. That's Prost with no front wing. Prost hasn't got a front wing, so obviously he's been involved in something. That is, I believe, Stefan Johansson as well. So yeah, Prost hasn't got no. Yeah, it is Stefan Johansson. Prost hasn't got a front wing, so he's holding up these lot. And I think people in front are starting to pit as well. That was actually about front wing as well, actually. Oh, safety car's out. There's a safety car. Don't know what's happened. There's a safety car out. And, oh, there's a pile up again at the last corner. What's happened here then? The Zach speed off. Potentially a McLaren off as well. Let's see what happened. On board with Modena. And, oh, there's a Zach speed off. It's Gisani who's off. Prost goes into the wall as well. And Prost able to get into the pits. Senna's involved in this. He's being pushed by Gisani. He's able to get past. Now, I don't know what Gisani's doing, to be fair. Is it Gisani or is it Schneider? It's Bunch Schneider, sorry. And Ivan Capelli involved in this as well. And are we going to have 3 more DNFs? I hope not. But maybe we are. I don't know. There's one of the Lotuses. Clearly pushing them, and clearly I don't know what he's doing. There's a Benetton, another pile up. There's also a, I think, Ferrari in there as well. Behind the Lotus, let's see which Ferrari that is. No, only one Ferrari. It's not even a Ferrari. I think it's Tarquini. No, there's not even a Lotus there. It's Galini, it's Delara of Caffi, and it's Alessandro Zanini, and there's more cars going in the back now. And I think that's Modena out of the race. The Ferrari off in the background of Alboreto. and that is Schneider and Capelli out of the race as well. So Ivan Capelli, who's doing pretty well to be fair, but now is out of the race. Is Luis Perez Sala. Anyone else there? Johansson's doing alright. P8 currently. Oh, and there's Gazani into the wall. Ooh. Oh, Johansson spun round. Stefan Johansson spun. And he's, I think, stuck in the barrier there as well. He's trying to get out, but there's a Derek Warwick kind of in his way. And I'm going to see the second red flag of this race. For just carnage around the area of the pit lane. And there's Senna involved a second time. In a crash in the final corner. In 2 laps actually. There's Derek Warwick as well in this. And Johansson and I think Gazani both out now. That's 2 races over, unfortunately. Luis Perez Sala, where's he? He's doing pretty well. Let's see, of course, slow pace under safety car. Or is that an engine issue? I don't know actually. Not too sure what's happened to him. But he's going slowly. And almost into the wall there as well. He's got Prost behind him. Who's leading currently? Jonathan Palmer in the Tyrrell. Cesaris here. Oh, Cesaris has not got a rear wing or front wing. Julian Bailey looks alright. Where's Rene Arnoux? Alicia, let's see. I think he's up near the front. Yeah, P2 currently. And let's watch Perez Sala. What did I say of the front runners for now? Actually, Rene Arnoux's not got a front wing. So a lot of cars have been involved in incidents here. Look, could actually get paused on the red flag, so it will be a bit longer than 45 minutes. They're actually ahead of the safety car. Don't know why, I don't think they were 5 seconds ago, but they're now in front of the safety car for some reason. And they're all going very slowly. It's like Jonathan Palmer is the safety car. Palmer comes into the pits. Rene Arnoux in the pits. Has Rene Arnoux hit the wall? Yeah, he has. Arnoux. Rene Arnoux hit the wall. And that isn't good at all. Rene Arnoux is Ferrari there, Alboreto. Cesaris. Bailey, Perez Sala. All catching up to this bit now. There's Derek Warwick and Ayrton Senna. And Nigel Mansell will be there any second. There he is. Just go on board with Mansell. He comes up to this part of the track. Don't think he's got a rear wing. No, he hasn't, so he's obviously involved in something. And there's still Alicia Rene Arnoux stuck in the middle of the track, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. They're all able to get going now, apart from Arnoux. See the Cesaris. Is he going to try and come into the pits? I'm guessing he is with the damage he's got on. He's stalled it. I think now he's going backwards. As the Mansell comes into the pits. Perez Sala, Bailey, they're all stuck. Where's Prost? He's there. Tarquini, I'm guessing, yeah, he's a bit further back. And very strange. Yeah, I'm guessing Arnoux's out. Let's look at Prost. On board with him. Still under safety car conditions, of course, as we've got stuck this year. And there's Renianu, he's out of the race. Perasado was actually doing quite well, so if he is out of the race, then what's the Cesaris doing? I think he stalled the car. And that's Perasado out. Or it might be Julian. No, it's Perasado who's now out of the race as well. He's had to retire the car, unfortunately. So De Cesaris, I think, is stuck. Louis Perasado is also stuck. No, it would have been Julian Bailey. No, hang on. I'm not too sure what's happened there, but someone's out. Oh, no, that's a Tyrrell, so it would have been Perasado, yeah. So Julian Bailey and De Cesaris are in front of Frost. And they're kind of stuck. Still under safety car, of course. No red flag, or any idea of a red flag. Oh, that's Perasado and De Cesaris both out as well. So Prost able to keep going. He's lucky. Let's see where the front runners are. It's Gugelman. He won the first race in Brazil. Currently leading in Monaco. Let's go back to live coverage. Let's see. We'll go back to live coverage. We are back live now. On the safety car, I believe. To be fair, Gelman's all on his own. I'm not actually sure what is going on there in Monaco, unfortunately. And I'm going to go to ads now until I know for definite if we're racing or not. That does not look like racing speed with the Cesaro. He isn't even accelerating. I know it is, but yeah, even if it's like 30. So actually, we'll wait for him to cross the line, and if he crosses the line, then we won't go. We're racing. We won't go to ads. Let's go like that. I don't think we're meant to be on the safety car at the moment, but leave it Irani in second. He was Alvarez, he was... And I think we've got some sort of issue with microphones. I thought I had a failure of my headset, but I'm not too sure what's going on. There's a Tyrrell. Sorry about that. There's a Tyrrell behind it's Jonathan Palmer, I believe. Yeah, it is in 8th place, a lap down. But Gegelman, we're gonna stay with him because I don't actually think we're racing yet. I'm not actually sure what's happening. We're not on the safety car, but we're not racing by the looks of things. Looks like Gegelman is leading by quite a margin. 2 minutes. Actually, I don't think the race is just finished because I'm not actually live. For some reason, I thought I was, but obviously not. Gelman's got a minute to get to the line, or this will be the final lap and he will win the Monaco Grand Prix for the second time this season, a race winner. But no, one more lap to go. Gelman with a Williams behind him. This is the final lap of this race. He's been unlapped by Palmer, but very slowly. He's going to crawl around the final corner. Don't know why they're going so slowly, by the way. He's going to cross the checkered flag, or cross the finish line, sorry. And I'm assuming there's going to be a finish line checkered flag waving there. Yes, there is, and Maurizio Gugelmin for the second time this season is a Grand Prix winner, and he has won the Monaco Grand Prix in very strange circumstances indeed. I'm not too sure what's going on, but anyway, let's go through your results. Gugelmin wins, Alboreto in the Ferrari second, Larini third, Senna fourth. Very good performance from him. I didn't even look like he was actually going to do that well, to be fair. Warwick fifth, Prost sixth. That's your point scorers. Tarquini 7th, Palmer 8th, Mansell 9th, Cheever 10th, Caffey 11th, Nannini 12th, Dalmas 13th. They're all your finishers. Arnoux, De Cesaris, Bailey, Peresala, Johansson, Giussani, Schneider, Capelli, Modena, Berger, Martini, Boutsen, Piquet, Strife, Lowry, Patrese, Nakajima and Alliot all out of this race. Berger's probably been the most spectacular after crashing into the harbour. Tomorrow we'll be at Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix at Autodromo Jaime Rodriguez. We'll see you then. Goodbye.